Hey y'all, it's Miss T here, and I am back with another V to the I to the D E O. That's right, I am back with another video. So I am sharing with you guys today my very first video that I made regarding my lock journey. Okay, you guys. So I am actually starting my second month, but at my 2-week mark, I did make a video. I was a little hesitant about sharing the video with you guys, and I just kind of went back and forth because, you know, when you start putting locks in your hair, you just kind of get so many different opinions from so many different people, and I just wasn't quite ready for that at the time. I was a little bit concerned about what my friends, family, and everyone would have to say, but I didn't want that to impact my journey because regardless of what they had to say, I was going ahead with the journey, okay? So I just decided that I wanted to give it a little bit of time, and I just wanted to enjoy my locks without having any influence from anybody else. But now that I've decided to reveal my locks to the world and let everybody know exactly what it is that I am doing, I am going to go ahead and share the very first video that I made regarding my locks. So you guys, once you're done watching this video, don't forget, excuse me, got so tongue-tied. Once you are done watching this video, go ahead and watch my 2-month lock video because I will be putting it out today as well, you guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and here we go. Hi you guys, and welcome back. It is Miss T here, and I'm back with another V to the I to the D E O. That's right, I am back with another video. It's been a while since I posted my last video here on YouTube, but I wanted to come today and give you guys an update about what's been going on with me during the pandemic. So guess what, you guys? The main thing that's been going on with me lately as far as my beauty regimen goes is that I have decided to lock my hair. As you can see, I have a full head of 2-strand twists. I put the twist in myself on October 17th, so I am brand new to this journey. Only started this journey a little bit over 2.5 weeks ago. So not a whole lot going on with the hair yet as far as the locking process, just the actual starting of the process is where I'm at right now. So I am doing 2-strand twists. I basically chose 2-strand twist over coils and any other method because it was the easiest method for me. I was able to part my hair myself. I was able to give myself the type of hair care that I was looking for at the time. I wanted to wash my hair. I wanted to get it really conditioned the way I wanted, and I wanted to make sure that this was what I wanted to do. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money going into a salon and having someone else to actually get the lock started. I did a little bit of research right here on YouTube, and I said, hey, I think I can get myself started. So I just took a Saturday and I did it myself. It took me about 5.5 hours to get all of the twists in. I don't know how many twists there are. I have counted them once, but since then I've combined a few, so I don't know how many I have presently at this time, but I will be giving you an update on that at a later date. So basically the reason that I decided to lock my hair is because I'm at home every day. We're still not going into the office because of the pandemic, and I felt like it was a great time. This is a hairstyle that I've admired for years on other ladies, and I feel like it may be right for me, and I've felt that way for quite some time, but I was a little afraid to start the journey, so that's why I didn't start the journey before now. Right now, I feel good about starting the journey. I'm at home every day. The processes that the locks will go through as they're locking, I can experience them at home. If I'm not having a good hair day, it's kind of easy to cover that up in my team meetings with my coworkers. It's not as easy to cover up a bad hair day when you actually have to go into the office every day. So I feel like now is the time to do it if I'm ever going to do it. And so that's basically why I'm starting this journey right now. And the reason, of course, is because I'm looking for something that's going to be low maintenance on a daily basis. Recognizing that there will be a lot of maintenance at the time of wash day and at the time of retwisting, I realize that it's going to be a little bit more work on those days, but I'm looking for the low daily maintenance, and that's why I've started the locks. So I debated on whether or not I was going to put this this video out here in the first place. I didn't want to tell anyone that this is what I was doing. I'm at home. Some people will call me on FaceTime and they'll see it, but they don't really ask any questions because they're used to me twisting my hair every now and then. They have no idea that I've started this lock journey. I've told 3 people: my mom, one of my really good friends, and my sister. My sister, she has by far been the most supportive as far as locking my hair. She definitely feels like it's going to look good on me once the locks become mature, and so she is kind of excited about my journey as well. My really good friend, she's kind of afraid that I'm not going to commit to the hairstyle over time. She's thinking that I may take it out. So I can, you know, she knows me well, so I can see where she's coming from. And my mom, she just thinks that I probably shouldn't lock my hair because I have really, you know, beautiful, loose, natural hair. And I think that she's leaning more so towards me staying a loose natural than me becoming a lock natural. But either way, I'm telling everybody now, I have started the process of locking my hair. And that's where I am right now. I am looking forward to them maturing. I realize that's going to take some time. I'm looking forward to taking care of them, realizing that it's going to be a little bit more work, like I said, on some days, but for the majority of the days, I feel like it's going to be exactly what I need, something where I can just get up, shake it out, and go. That's more so what I'm looking for. I'd rather put in a lot of work on 1 or 2 days out the month versus putting in all of the work that I put in to keep my loose, natural hair looking nice on a daily basis. So what did I use to lock my hair? You guys, I used this product to lock my hair. This is a twist and braid butter, you guys, and it's by the brand Sulfur 8. So why did I choose this particular product? I will say that I was in a hurry to kind of get things started. Didn't do a lot of research on what products I should be using to start my hair. And I was in the hair store picking up some hair for my daughter. And I decided that, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick up something to get this process started. And this is what I chose. Now, you guys, it does have petroleum. It has beeswax. It has a lot of different ingredients in it that I've learned since I got started that I probably should not have used to get my hair going. But I felt too like, since it was the first time and it was a one-time use, that I have an opportunity to wash it out over many washes to come. So I probably won't experience a lot of buildup. At least I'm hoping that I don't experience a lot of buildup, because I have no intentions on taking a twist out at this time, and I really don't want to have to deal with the buildup because it is a journey that I am doing myself. So I don't have a loctician or anybody who's kind of guiding me on this journey. I'm basically just using my instinct. I know my hair, so I basically do my hair a lot at home on my own. So just me knowing my hair, having a good relationship with my hair per se. My hair and I are really good friends, and I really do love my hair. So, and that's one of the reasons that my really good friend was like, you're probably not going to stick with those locks because you know how much you love your hair. So, yeah, but anyway, I decided that I'm just going to go in head first, just dive right into the water and just do this. So, right now I am experiencing a little bit of frizz. Not as much as I'm probably going to experience over time, because from my understanding is that as they mature, we're going to get a lot more frizz. You guys, I do have this really long lock that it hasn't started to shrink up. So I don't know why. I guess I wouldn't call it a lock at this point. I would call it a twist still at this point, but it's probably getting a little slippage right here in this area. And because it's a little thicker here than it is on the end, but it just wants to be super long. But through this process, the hair is going to draw up. Typically, if I pull my hair down, as you can see, it goes way past the screen here. But the hair is starting to shrink up because it's starting to understand that there's a process or something that's taking place. So they're much shorter than they were on day 1. So like I said, I'm about 2.5 weeks out, and I probably should have put out a video on day 1. I took a lot of pictures on day 1, but you guys, it was just a twist set on day 1. And I knew that I was putting it in with the intentions of locking it, but I kind of just didn't want any negative comments or any negative feedback from anyone at the time. I just wanted to go ahead and just do me. So it looks pretty pretty nice and moisturized. That's because when I wash my hair, I did do a deep conditioner at that time. But to keep it shiny over the last 2.5 weeks, I've been spraying it pretty much about every 2 or 3 days with water. I've been misting it with water, not saturating the hair, but just misting it with a little water, and also using some jojoba oil. I was already using this on my loose natural hair. So I already had this product in the house, and from my understanding, you know, this will not cause buildup and it will wash out very good when it's time for me to wash my hair. Which brings me to the next question. When do I plan to wash my hair for the first time? Well, you guys, I think I'm going to try to make it to the 1 month mark before I wash my hair for the first time. I'm not experiencing any type of damage. I mean, not damage, I would say, any type of dandruff so far. And it's not itching. It doesn't feel extremely dirty. And I'm not outside in the elements a lot. So I'm basically inside the majority of the time. So I don't really see any need to wash it. I haven't been sweating in my head or anything. It's kind of cool here. So when I do go for a walk or something like that outside, my scalp isn't sweating and it isn't sweating in my sleep. So I'm not concerned about that. As far as additional care goes, I've been sleeping on a satin pillow at night. I'm using a satin pillowcase on my pillow at night, and I'm also wrapping my hair up during the times when I'm laying down, or if I'm sitting up for a significant amount of time in a chair and I may have a tendency to lay my head back. I will keep my hair tied up just so that the frizzes don't get too out of control, because that's going to be a whole nother issue, I understand. So I'm trying to keep the frizzes at bay because my hair has a tendency to get frizzy even when it's loose natural, and I want to minimize the amount of products that I am putting in my hair. So in order for me to minimize the amount of products that I'm putting in my hair and to keep the frizzes down, I do keep it tied up quite a bit. Another thing that I have noticed, of course, is that I did have a little bit of heat damage from being a loose natural, like here. As you can see, that hair right there just does not want to, it doesn't want to twist. And I twisted them all the way down to the end, but this one has kind of come down a little bit, and it doesn't have, you know, the same ends as, say, like this piece of hair. It just doesn't look the same. And that's because I have a little bit of heat damage in the front. Again, I'm going at this by myself. I don't know a lot about locks. I'm kind of learning as I go. I'm looking at different people on YouTube to see what they've done to combat some of these things that I'm discussing with you right now. But I haven't figured out what is going to happen with these hairs over time on the end that are super straight. So I only have, it's mainly right here in the top, because my hair in the front tends to be a little bit straighter. And like I said, it's probably just a little bit of heat damage on the end. But I just assume that over time it'll work itself out. At least I hope it does. But, you know, in a future video, I'll tell you whatever happened with that hair, or, you know, and what I did if I have to do anything. So I'll just give an update on that at a later date. But yeah, that's where I am today. I am locking my hair, starting my lock journey. Again, it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time. And I will tell you guys this story before I end this video, because a couple of years ago, I think it was, well, actually it wasn't even a couple of years ago. It was last year. I went to my hairdresser, the one that braids my hair, and she put twists in for me. So I had 2 strand twists all over my hair, similar to this. She took her time. And I could have very well started my locks at the time, but at that point in time, I was still thinking I wanted to just be a loose natural. But I guess I wore them for about 2 to 3 months. And if you wear a twist for a really long time, they will start to lock up. I mean, that's what they do over time. The hair will start to wrap around itself, and you can't get it apart as easily. So my hair did start to lock, because during that process I actually washed my hair. You know, I was maintaining the twist, and part of maintaining the twist is I went in and I washed my hair. You guys, when I got ready to take my hair down, especially in the back, which is where I assume it's going to lock first, I couldn't get it down. I could not get it down. It was very, very much locked in the back. These front ones were easy to get down, of course, because I had the same issue then with the straightness on the ends. So they were easy to get down, but the back, no ma'am, they were not coming down. So I ended up having to go to another stylist that I wanted to do a different style for me at that time. I didn't want braids. I was kind of thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll wear a fro for a while. So I went to see that stylist and asked her, you know, if she could take them out. And you guys, it took 2 ladies in about 45 minutes. I had taken pretty much all of it out. What I had was just kind of like the back here that needed to be taken down. And I had took them down as far as I could. But it took 2 ladies in about 45 minutes and to get it out. And I did lose a good amount of hair as a result of that. And I told myself then that I wasn't going to ever twist my hair back up like this again or get it twisted like this again unless locking was what I really want to do, because it's a very easy style for me to maintain. The twist are, I get up in the morning, I just shake them out, and I can put them up in a ponytail or whatever I want to do, you guys, and it'll look neat. So yeah, I almost locked it. I almost locked it last year. So I just I backed out. It wasn't that I was afraid to necessarily start the lock journey at the time. It just wasn't the right time. So now I feel like it's the right time, and I can walk through all of the processes of locking my hair. The good days, the bad days, I can kind of experience them without having so many eyes on me. So I'm looking forward to this journey. But anyway, before I go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. I want you to follow me on this lock journey, especially if this is something that you are interested in doing. I know that I'm probably going to make a couple of mistakes along the way, but I hope that I mostly do things right. But, you know, it would be great to have some encouragement from some of you who are already locked. If you happen to watch my channel and you've already locked your hair, I would love to hear some suggestions from you on how I can keep my hair shiny, number one. And when I discuss some of these little issues that I'm having, like particularly the straight ends, I'm still trying to figure out what's going to happen with those. So if anyone has had those problems before, if you don't mind, just leave me a comment and let me know what you did and how it worked out for you. So again, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So until next time.